After the last test, the push cutting test with 204p, I wanted to do more testing before I made a conclusion. I wanted to use a steel that was similar to 204p to see where it would land in the results. The steel that I decided to use was Elmax. This is Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Sprint Run in Elmax. Elmax and 204p are pretty similar steels. Elmax has a little bit less carbon, a little bit less chromium, and a little bit less vanadium, but the performance would be relatively close. I thought 204p might be a step ahead, but I still thought it would be an interesting data point. Sharpen the knife the same, 30 inclusive, coarse diamond, taken down through ultrafine on the stones, then stropped, finishing with 0.1 micron. I ran the test the same. I taped off part of the blade, used a small portion of the blade, went through. The results that I got with Elmax for blunting was 34. It took 34 cuts before I saw visual blunting on the blade. For the sharpness test, the result that I got was 50. It took 50 cuts from Elmax before it stopped shaving hair and started tearing phone book paper. After getting those results and putting them side by side with the rest of the results, the conclusion that I've come to is this blade has an issue with it. If I had to guess, I would say that it was under-hardened, but that's just a guess. But I don't think that the tests that I did and the results that I got that were posted in the last video give an accurate representation of 204p's performance, and I wanted to be clear about that. It's also strange that Spyderco would get one wrong. But I think it's this knife, this particular knife, that has the issue. At some point in the future, I'll get another blade in 204p and I'll test it and see what happens. The shame of it is, Domino is a great knife. I mean, I really like the knife. The geometry is great. The ergonomics on it are great. Probably at some point in the future, I'll end up getting another Domino, probably a regular production model in XHP.